Right, this video is going to go to the way back machine. This is the second of the classic James Bond books, which was published in 1954 and after Casino Royale. Written by the legendary Ian Fleming, who was responsible for creating James Bond, did various things in the Second World War, and wrote this book and many other James Bond books in the estate of Goldeneye in Jamaica. Now, this book was set way before Martin Luther King, before Woodstock, before John F. Kennedy, after World War II, and during the Cold War period. James Bond is sent after big-time criminal Mr. Big, and he has to stop his massive spy network, which is spread through Harlem, New York, and Jamaica. He uses an elaborate gold smuggling operation to finance his crimes, with the help of a late fortune reader named Solitaire. Let me just say, this book, there's no such thing as political correctness. It's very written old school, with certain stereotypes which, which really personally didn't bother me. If you can overlook those, then you're in for a very suspenseful, atmospheric treat. It takes you into, like, Harlem, New York of the 1950s, of all the jazz clubs. You learn about voodoo, which is very fascinating, and the atmosphere of tropical Jamaica. Ian Fleming draws you into the world. It has plenty of suspense. It's slow builds, and he ramps up everything at the end. It's way more gritty and way more realistic, and I kind of prefer this book compared to the 1973 Roger Moore film, which I'm not sure about you, but I found it pretty cheesy in my view. I like the villain, Mr. Big. He's a calculating, cunning villain, and there are many other sort of amazing characters like Felix Leiter, M. Strangways, who I especially also remember from Dr. No. I think he sort of lives a bit longer compared to the one in the movies. Forgive the spoiler. But it's just a very suspenseful, atmospheric book, and very old school, which I really enjoyed. And I kind of wish the producers followed the plot of the book way more closer compared to the movie. I reckon if they did, would have been it would have been so much more suspenseful, atmospheric, and not as cheesy. But that's just my opinion, and there are some people who quite enjoy that. Oh, by the way, no, I'm not Roger Moore bashing. I kind of prefer with the Bond movies, preferably The Spy Who Loved Me and For Your Eyes Only. They're, in my view, two pretty good Bond films. But this is a really, really enjoyable book. And if you're into old school spy thrillers, old school action, but if if you can overlook some things, then definitely check it out. Look for my next review coming up for another borrowed book, probably much more recent. Like and subscribe to my channel, and follow me, and check out some other reviews on best thriller books. Take care. See you soon.